Alright, so the server I wanted to do a review on earlier, apparently it's having problems or something. I am honestly not too sure, but this is the Vortex server. Now, it has obviously more than just prison. Most servers do. This is a more well-known server, and I've said before I more enjoy, servers that are kind of small, like no one really plays on them much, but I thought I'd go ahead and just do a review on kind of a server that's a little bit more known. I think I've already said it though, but this is the Vortex network server, or known as the Vortex PvP server. The IP will be in the description, and I've been meaning to actually do this in my prison videos for reviewing. I haven't done it, I don't think, before, but I need to start saying the version of Minecraft you use to play some of these servers. I don't know why it didn't really cross my mind, but this server is a... See, this is the one thing that's kind of confusing on Minecraft, though, is because I think this is technically a 1.7.2, 1.7.4 server, but you can connect to 1.7.5. Now, me myself, I'd always just use 1.7.5, and it usually works perfectly fine, no problems whatsoever. So, I've always used, if a server says like it's 1.7.2 or 1.7.4, you can use 1.7.5 and it works just fine. So, getting started on this server, do kits. I believe you start actually with a kit automatically, but just for the sake of doing this, I'll show, you get 2 swords here, you get full Prot 3 armor, you get an Infinity Power 3 bow with 1 arrow, you get an axe on enchanted, and you get a pickaxe that's Unbreaking X and Efficiency 5. Not too OP of a server, not too OP like a few of the servers to play on. Yeah, because as you can see, like, this is like, the kit that you get right when you start, no, actually, if I go to my plot, I want to say this is what you start with. I could be wrong. That may have been what I had maybe got that from someone, but I do believe you actually get that when you start. That's what you get. But then, you can get this from a starter kit, which, if I try to do that again, I can get it in another 2 days. So, you can easily, kill this pickaxe and probably kill that pickaxe pretty quickly. So me and myself, I started using these pickaxes, and now that actually I think about it, I think I probably did buy that from someone. Either I bought it from someone or I got lucky from voting. I honestly don't even remember. I haven't played on here in a little bit. I think it was a few days ago, honestly. But one thing right off the bat that I enjoyed about this server automatically was that they have MCMMO. So I do stats. You can see, like I have 124 mining, have a little bit of wood cutting, some excavation, and a little bit of repair and whatnot, things like that, Most of the things you basically would kind of do in a prison server. Now, one of the things, though, with this server that I think I wasn't really enjoying was, like, not many people really have shops on this server. People really just don't do much on this server. I don't know. It really wasn't like as enjoyable as it really could be. But these are the prices. Prices are honestly insanely OP. I would say for most servers you'd see for prices for beginning, especially if you're saying if I do ranks from A to B, you need 50k. You can get 50k pretty quick. I mean, even using this pickaxe, you mine stuff pretty quick, and as you can see, you instantly smelt the items. So that's really nice to have. Now, this pickaxe doesn't have fortune, and that's why I went ahead and I actually enchanted a pickaxe, just so I could actually get a better pickaxe. But yeah, as you can see though, you can mine relatively pretty quick, everything like that. You can easily rank up pretty fast, like, and if you chose, you could even just, start getting the wood and whatnot, and, probably make some pretty easy money that way as well. A lot of these things, like 32 coal for 4K, some of these prices are a little bit high, I'd want to say, but, I'm only going to go through a few of the warps like I normally would. Like this one, you got like bunches of different clay, and you are able to sell them and whatnot, and then obviously prices just continuously keep rising and whatnot, like any prison server. Again though, like one thing that I've loved the most about like faction servers is having MCMMO. Prison servers usually don't use it unless it's like a more completely non-OP, where like diamonds are really rare, and you have guards and things like that. Usually those are the servers that would have MCMO, and those don't really care for it too much. Now if I go back to my plot here though, you can see like like I had said before, this pickaxe, I have another set of armor here, these other pickaxes and everything. Now one thing about this server, like I had said, the shops are one of the things that can kind of suck. Like, player shops, not many people really have shops. So it can be kind of a little bit tedious for making money and stuff. Like, if I show you these prices, like if I was to sell here, like a stack of gold blocks is 10 mil. It's like 1.3, 800k, and 7.2 mil. Relatively quick money. But if you see over here, I only have 158 mil, and I need 441 mil. Now, the one thing with servers that are like this, that are OP, I guess like one of the things you get used to a little bit is that you rank up like really fast. And then you get to a point where it takes you like an hour or maybe longer to rank up, and it can get a little bit tedious. Now, I will say though, I enjoy this server. I probably will start playing it again. I did take a little bit of a break from prison servers, and recently just got back into really playing them and whatnot. So, definitely have enjoyed this one though, especially with the MCMO. I honestly love MCMMO, and like. Then again though, with MCMMO, like you have to actually mine like ores, like diamonds and redstone. If you mine gold, since it automatically smelts it, it doesn't actually count as you mining it. So that's kind of a bummer. But yeah, really, there's not a whole lot to the server. If I do warps, you have, oh yeah, that actually is one thing about this server that was pretty cool. You can do /warp shop, and they actually have a shop for random items, like wood and sand, red sand, if you really wanted that. All the different sandstone was really cool. Netherrack and nether quartz, which this is actually an interesting one, because some people will buy nether quartz for quite a lot. And for instance, for someone like me, I have a Fortune 3 pickaxe. Having a Fortune 3 pickaxe and buying this, I can actually make more money off of buying it and selling to that person. Guaranteed making money off it. Then again though, I don't believe you can actually sell this stuff to any shop in the server, so could get stuck with it, but not too much of a problem. And in the fact that you get XP from it, so it's pretty cool. You got the different glasses though, all the colors of wool, and I think really that's about it. Yeah, it seems to be that's it. As well, I think, yeah, warp food, which I don't remember if this is, yeah, okay, this is at A. If you're at warp A, this is actually automatically here. So if you're at A and you start with food anyway. Honestly, this food's probably gonna last you a while anyway, but if you happen to maybe lose it or whatever, Yeah, you're able to come here though, and get some food. And if you don't have a flame sword at that time, you'd obviously would have to cook it. So getting food is pretty easy on this server. Um, and then as well as there's a warp enchant for obvious enchanting, which is really cool the way the server does it too. Like this is for like level 1s and whatnot, and then you can use the bottom one for level 30s. So really cool on that. I really enjoyed that they did that. Let's see, this pickaxe is probably terrible. Yep. I figured it would be. But as well as in the enchant place, there is also smelting rooms and a brewing stand in here. So it's really cool. They have brewing stands in here, crafting tables, furnaces, and there's anvils. So I thought it was really cool that they have all this stuff all in one spot, along with ender chests in here as well. So definitely thought it was really cool that they added like all this stuff all in one place. And I don't really think there's much else. The furnace is kind of pointless if you use warp enchant. I mean, the private rooms is pretty explanatory. It's if you wanted to go trade someone, which again you could really just do in here as well. So there's really like a lot of these warps are really kind of not needed, to be honest. But yeah, fair enough. I believe the warp donate is either it's for donators or it tells you about what you can donate for. So yeah, I mean, pretty much though, I think really anything else about this server really is that, if I'm correct, right out of spawn, I don't think right there is, but I believe over there is PvP. So if you enjoy PvP, you can go here and you'll be in PvP. Now, I don't really see a reason to really walk to over there. I believe, actually, is there a... Wow, there's actually not a warp PvP. Fair enough. So I guess this is where everyone comes to PvP. Yeah. I mean, I've never really cared for PvP at all, honestly. But I think really though that's gonna do it for this one. Probably will do a little bit of videos on this one, not too sure. If no one's really doing like shops and whatnot, probably won't really do videos at all on this server. I'm not too sure, but I hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you maybe on this server, and I'll see you in the next one.